welcome back everybody. Dave, ABQ, SCNC. It is our season-ending review show. We have just finished year 2, the regular season in our Madden rebuild of the New York Giants. Wild Card weekend is upon us. We finished the year 11-5. Wild Card weekend matchups are the Jags, T-Unit's Jags versus the Chargers, who won the Super Bowl against us last year. We will be taking on the Giants in the late game on Sunday. Cowboys, Giants. Well, we'll be taking on the Giants. We are the Giants. We'll be taking on the Cowboys, divisional rival. I believe we lost to them in the regular season, so hopefully the fates will not repeat themselves, as it is Wild Card weekend. We did not get a first round bye. Cowboys versus Giants will be our game. Other wild card game is the Chiefs versus the Cleveland Browns, and the Eagles versus C. Rogers Detroit Lions. That rounds out Wild Card weekend. What we're going to do now is we are going to go over all the stuff that happened throughout the year. The yearly awards are out. The drafted players that we looked at are not available, I think, till after the Super Bowl. So we're going to look at the yearly awards. NFL MVP, it was first place was Jackson Haley. Second place was Saquon Barkley. But Jackson Haley, the rookie, winning league MVP, beating out Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, Alvin Kamara, and Ezekiel Elliott, as well as Saquon Barkley. Jackson Haley, rookie, getting the MVP for the NFL. Coach of the year for the NFL is Sean McVay. We came in 5th. Sean McVay got his Rams to 13-3, beating out G. Murphy of the Patriots. Lynn for the Chargers, Bill O'Brien. We came in 5th. Hugh Jackson still with the Browns, and Sean Payton for the Saints, rounding out that part. So now we're going to go to the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, still the same. Jackson Haley beating out Saquon. Zeke, Wilson, Kamara, Breeze, Ryan, Gurley, Carson Wentz, and Odell Beckham round out the top 10 for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Bobby Wagner of the Seahawks getting Defensive Player of the Year. Anzalone, Williams, our guy, cornerback Trevor Williams. Terrence Mitchell, 4th. Deion Jones, Corey Littleton, Demario Davis, Mark Barron, Aaron Donald coming in 9th. Andy N will not be happy about that. 9th place, Defensive Player of the Year. And Luke Kuechly round out the top 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jackson Haley winning all the awards this year. Jackson Haley. Am I not surprised that the Saints have a C. Hunt? Like, that's just hilarious. Jackson Haley, Cameron Hunt, Rookie of the Year. 2nd place, Nixon, Giffords, Roberts, Gomez, Reynolds, LeBlanc, Fiala, and Kennelly for the Lions. 10th place, rookie, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jackson Haley beating out a lot of good guys here. So Defensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler Rohn, the guy that we wanted to pick up in the draft, but the Redskins took him first. Tyler Rohn. Gesser, Coleman for the Lions, Offensive and a Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate. Newton, there's Wolfwork coming in 5th. Sylvan, Walker Shade for C. Elliott's Bears. Santos, Perkins, 2 Defensive Rookie of the Years for the Lions. Wow. and Barrett. Best quarterback in the NFC is Jackson Haley. Jackson Haley had himself a fantastic year. We'll go over his stats in just a second here. Wilson, Breeze, Goff, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Alex Smith, Cam Newton, Matthew Stafford coming in 9th, and Trubisky for the Bears coming in 10th. Best running back, Saquon Barkley, beating out Ezekiel Elliott, Kamara, Gurley, Carson, Ajayi, Freeman, McCaffrey, Darius Geis, and David Johnson. Best wide receiver, any guesses it's going to be Odell? OBJ, baby. First place, OBJ. Best wide receiver in the league. Randall Cobb, Baldwin, Funchess, Ridley, Julio, Thomas, Devontae Adams, Taylor Gabriel for the Bears, and Mike Evans. Best offensive lineman, Zach Martin. Not a bad choice, as Frederick is good as well. Frederick battling his disease. Hopefully he can beat that thing. Zach Martin, Frederick, Armstead, Ramczyk, Tyron Smith, 3 Cowboys in the running. Kelsey, Johnson, Brooks, 3 Eagles, Bakhtari, and Havenstein. No Giants. No surprise there, though. Best defensive lineman, Aaron Donald. Congratulations, Andy N. Aaron Donald winning the Best Defensive Lineman in the League award. Michael Bennett, Fletcher Cox, Dalvin Tomlinson had some sacks coming in 4th here. Cam Jordan, Buckner, Ansah for C. Rogers Lions, Weatherly, Okafor, and McCoy. Best linebacker, Bobby Wagner, getting the best linebacker in the NFC. Deion Jones, Khalil Mack, Kennard for the Lions. Good job, C. Rogers. Anzalone, Kuechly, Alexander, Brown, Campbell, and the Bears pulling Trevathan 10th place. Best defensive back, John Johnson coming in 1st with Quandre Diggs coming in 2nd. Robinson, Shaquille Griffin, very nice. Terrence Mitchell coming in 5th. Darius Slay for the Lions, so 2. We get 2 with Andre Hal coming in 7th. Marcus Peters. We get 4. Trevor Williams and Janoris Jenkins rounding out the top 10. Best kicker? Come on, Rosas. No! Connor Barth from the Bears beating us out. Rosas coming in 2nd. Catanzaro, Gano, Prater for the Lions. Vinatieri for the Bears. Dahl, Hopkins, Walsh, and Bullock round out that. So we have some players to upgrade. End of the year players. Haley gets 8 upgrades here, if I'm reading that right. 8 upgrades. Tomlinson gets 2. Everybody else getting 1. Saquon, Collins, Hal, Ingram, Trevor Williams, Kent Lofton. If they'll pull him up, there he is. Terrence Mitchell, Riley Dixon, Pulley, and Penny. All those guys are getting upgraded. So we're going to do the first one for Jackson Haley here. Jackson Haley, we're going to start from the bottom. We're going to upgrade his scramble, his break sack, throw on the run, and short accuracy. Bumping him up to an 86. He's technically an 84 because his confidence is +2, but awareness, throw power, and throw under pressure all went up 1, which is everything he needs. Plus break sack went up 2. That moves him to the 18th ranked quarterback in the league. Curtis Elliott, right as always, to keep Jackson Haley, as he is in the mid-80s now, and he's going to move up even further as he gets 7 more things for us to bump up. But he is a superstar at 21 years old. Rookie out of Pittsburgh. So we're going to back out here. We're going to upgrade Tomlinson. just to make sure Jackson Haley stuff stays where it's at. Tomlinson played really good for us, getting a bunch of sacks. He's upgrading twice, so we're going to do one for his run stopper and then one later on for his power rush. He is currently the 13th ranked defensive tackle in the league. He is a superstar at 25 years old, second year out of Alabama. Run stopper going up one, bumping him up. Hit power goes up one, block shedding and awareness go up two. Let's see if he moved up any. 10th ranked defensive tackle in the league. So we're going to go back to Haley now. We're going to get that strong arm to 85. Haley bumping up one more to an 87. Break sack goes up one. Throw accuracy deep goes up three. Did he move up any? The 14th ranked quarterback in the league. Has a 99 confidence. He has had a fantastic year. We're going to go to Saquon. We're going to bump up Saquon. Saquon is a 96. Elusive back. He doesn't really catch a lot out of the backfield, so we're going to get elusive up to 97. A whole bunch of stuff moved up. Agility, awareness, ball carrier vision, carrying, and spin move. Curtis Elliott's favorite, the spin move, all go up 1 point. Saquon was the second ranked halfback. He's still the second ranked halfback in the league here. Go back to Jackson Haley. Haley's an 85 on that. So we definitely need his scramble and his break sack to go up, as our offensive line has not been fantastic. Haley is the 10th ranked quarterback, 14th ranked quarterback. We're trying to bump him up here. Scrambler's going up. Didn't move up at all, but his stats are going to go up, and that's what I care about. Throw accuracy middle, throw accuracy short, and throw on the run went up one. Break sack going up two. Still the 14th ranked, but his break sack is now at 64. So we're moving him up. He's going to be he was getting out of a few more sacks this year, so hopefully next year it'll be even better. Time for Landon Collins. Landon Collins at a 90. You know I love that hybrid, so we're going to move up that hybrid. But he is the 9th ranked strong safety in the league. He is a superstar. No movement on the overall, but his zone coverage went up one and his man coverage went up three. 25 years old. 9th ranked strong safety still. So we're going to go back to Haley. I'm just going to keep bumping that scrambler up till we get to 80 here. Throw accuracy short, throw accuracy on the run, all bump up one. Break sack goes up another three to 67. So he's getting up there. Didn't move up any, but moving his stats up. Andre Howell, our other strong safety that plays free safety. He's an 88 hybrid, so we're going to keep him there and bump up his run support to an 85. So everything's going to be at least an 85 with Andre Howell. I'm happy with that. He is currently the 12th ranked strong safety. He is a star, a little older, and he bumps up one to an 89. So that puts his man coverage at +1, tackle +3. He was 12th. Did he move up any? He's still 12th ranked strong safety in the league. But he is an 89 overall now. So that is fantastic. We got him on a trade. Back to Jackson Haley. This is the theme here. He's an 85. One more for the scrambler before we start messing with other stuff. moving up a rank. Awareness, break sack, throw accuracy middle, throw accuracy short, and throw on the run all move up. He was 14th. He is now the 13th ranked quarterback in the league. And we still have some stuff to move up on him. 3 more things to move up for him. Dalvin Tomlinson gets 1 more here. We hit the run stopper, so we're going to bump his power rusher up to 85. I forget where he was at. He was the 10th ranked defensive tackle. Bumping up another spot here. Awareness, block shedding, power moves. +1, +1, +2. 10th ranked defensive tackle in the league. All right. Back to Jackson Haley. Everything's an 80. So we're going to keep going with the, let's see, play action, short, accuracy. We're just going to go strong arm to 90 or to 89. Bumps him up another spot. Break sack goes up 3. Throw accuracy deep goes up 3. He is the 13th ranked quarterback in the league still. 71 on break sack now. And his deep accuracy is all the way up to a 90. So 90 on the deep, 93 on medium, 93 on short, and his throw on the run is an 89. So he is getting up there with an 89 at throw under pressure. Evan Ingram's turn. I think we're going to bump up his possession here. Evan Ingram is the 10th ranked tight end in the league. We're going to bump up his possession. He is a superstar. We need him to catch it in traffic and have a good release, though. No movement on the overall. Catch in traffic, pass block finesse, run block, all go up 1. Pass block power, run block power, and short route go up 2. He is now the 9th ranked tight end in the league, bumping up 1 spot. Back to Jackson Haley. Strong arming it here. Moving up another spot. Look at this. Play action +1. Throw accuracy deep +3. He is the 10th ranked quarterback in the league. That deep accuracy is all the same now with all the other stuff. Curtis Elliott making the right call and keeping Jackson Haley as he is an 88 overall. I think he was, 78 when we started the year. So Trevor Williams, your turn is next, sir. We play a bunch of man-to-man. But I think I'm going to up his zone. Trevor is the 32nd ranked quarterback in the league. I think that's where we were failing, was on the zone coverage. So we're going to bump up the zone. Awareness, press, and zone coverage move up. He is the 30th ranked cornerback in the league. He is 25 years old, so he's just going to get better. Jackson Haley, last one for him. Going strong arm once again, bumping that up to an 89. These others moved up as we've been moving it. As Scrambler went up to an 81. Strong arm one more time. Bumping up another spot. Awareness. Throw accuracy deep, go up 1. Throw under pressure goes up 2. So his throw deep should be higher than everything else now. It is. Jackson Haley ending up the 8th ranked quarterback in the league. Bumping up a whole bunch of spots here. Break sack is 71. I'm very happy with that, as it was like a 63 when we started this. Jackson Haley's done. Kent Lofton's turn. Our pick in the draft, we're going to bump up that pass protector. He was giving up sacks a little bit too much last year, so we're going to bump that up to an 80. He is currently the 15th ranked left tackle in the league. He's a star. 21-year-old rookie out of Oregon. Boom, bumping up another spot here. Impact block, pass block finesse, and pass block power all go up one. He is now the 14th ranked left tackle in the league. Terrence Mitchell. We're going to bump up his zone. He is a 67th ranked cornerback in the league. We're going to bump up his zone here. Moving up another spot to 81. Play recognition, press coverage, and zone go up 2. 67th ranked cornerback in the league. Not fantastic, but moving on up. Riley Dixon, the punter Curtis Elliott wants us to keep. We are going to up his power. He is the 22nd ranked punter in the league. So we're going to up his power. Bumps him up to a 77 with his awareness going up 3, making him the 20th ranked punter in the league. Spencer Pulley, our center. That agile needs to come up. 33rd ranked center in the league. Agile's bumping up. Pass block, run block finesse, and pass block finesse go up 1 with run block moving up 2. Didn't move up at all, but we upped his stats just a little bit. Elijah Penny, our fullback, getting a upgrade here. We are going to upgrade his blocking. He is currently the 13th ranked fullback in the league. Moving him up to a 71. Break tackle, impact block go up 1. Awareness goes up 2, and his short route goes up 2. Making him the 9th ranked fullback in the league now. Very awesome. And that does it for our upgrades. That was a whole lot of stuff to do. We are just now getting into the stats. We're going to show you everybody's stats for the year. Jackson Haley, 5,601 yards, 49 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 68% completion rate. Longest pass was 88 yards. He took 44 sacks on the year. Barkley leading the runners with 2,177 yards, 17 touchdowns, no fumbles. And his longest run was 84 yards. Ty Montgomery had 169. Jackson Haley had 134 with 4 touchdowns. 3 fumbles, though, that cost us games, I believe. Odell even had 100 yards. Gallman got a few carries. And Penny, 4 rushes for 14 yards. Receiving, Odell Beckham, almost 2,000 yards on the season. 1,941, 18 touchdowns. Evan Ingram, 1,400 yards receiving, 13 touchdowns. Humphreys even had 6 touchdowns, 700 yards. Wilson had 616 yards. Those were our free agent pickups. Wilson only had 1 touchdown, though. Saquon getting on the board with 368 passing yards. And Will Tye, 7 touchdowns, 320 yards. The fullback Penny was in on it. Ellison, Gallman, Lacey, and Davis. Lacey and Davis got in early, but never really stepped into the games later on in the season. Blocking, we're going to go to the sacks here. Lofton, our rookie, gave up 9 sacks. Played in all 16 games. Played in over 1,000 downs. And only gave up 9 sacks. So that's not too bad for the amount of downs he was in there for. But nothing like these other guys. Salder gave up 8 sacks. We knew he was trash. Hernandez only giving up 2 sacks. Muhort giving up 2 at the guard position. And Pulley only giving up 1 sack. So it's those outside guys that were having the most trouble here. Lofton and Salder. Defensively, leading the team in tackles here is Terrence Mitchell. Trevor Williams not far behind with Landon Collins and Andre Howell, all getting 100 total tackles. Not too big on the sacks, as Dalvin Tomlinson led the team with 11 sacks. Onyemata had 5.5. Aquara 3. Our rookie Man had 3. And Hendrickson 2. And nowhere to be seen is B.J. Hill, who had about 10 sacks last year. So our defensive end experiment is really not working, as Aquara, who was a backup, had more sacks than the starters. So did Man. So we might have to do something about that this year. 3 interceptions apiece for Hal, Mitchell, and Jenkins, with Williams and our rookie Wolford getting 2. Kicking wise, Rosas was 38 for 41 for 92%. He had 1 field goal blocked, which cost us the week 16 game, I believe. He had an extra point block, going 62 for 64 on extra points. And punting wise, Riley Dixon averaging 52.3 per punt with a net average of 45.2 with 1 block himself. 18 of those 41 were inside the 20, with 8 of them being touchbacks. A longest punt of 76 yards. Kick returning, we didn't really do a whole lot of that. 9 for Wilson, 6 for Humphreys, no touchdowns. Punt returns, it was all Humphreys, 26 punt returns, no touchdowns. That is our stats and our season end. If you want me to go through stuff, we'll see if we got any records. Season, Jackson Haley getting the record for the season, beating out Peyton Manning by about 130 yards here. Peyton Manning was 54.77. Jackson Haley 56.01. Season stats records. Passing touchdowns, Jackson Haley coming in 4th behind Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Rushing yards, Saquon Barkley, back-to-back years. He had more yards last year than he did this year, but still beating out Eric Dickerson by 70 yards. Rushing touchdowns, Saquon last year had 26. Not so many this year. Receiving yards, OBJ just missing Calvin Johnson's record by 23 yards. Coming in 2nd place behind Megatron. Receiving touchdowns, there's OBJ with 18, coming in a tie for 3rd. Catches, I don't think OBJ is going to be on here. Nope. Defensive sacks, we only had 11 this year, so not looking for anybody of ours on here. Interceptions, nobody from this year. And we're going to go to game ones. Game stats, we're looking for 2019. Nobody this year got the record for passing yards in a game. Passing touchdowns, nobody this year getting a single game record. Rushing yards, though, last year Saquon Barkley had a game with 345 yards and 260 yards. But that was last year. Rushing touchdowns, Saquon tied for the lead with 5 touchdowns in a game last year. Receiving yards in a game, I thought for sure Odell would be on here, but he is not. Receiving touchdowns in a game, nobody from this year as well. Catches in a game, nobody from this year. Defensive sacks in a game, Nobody from this year. Defensive interceptions in a game. Nobody from this year. And that is it. Our career leaders here. Drew Brees, leading passing yards, leading passing touchdowns, tied with Tom Brady. The rushing yards is still Emmitt Smith, with Peyton and Sanders right behind him. Emmitt Smith has rushing touchdowns. Jerry Rice is crushing it in receiving yards. Receiving touchdowns, Jerry Rice still crushing it there. Rice is crushing it in catches. Bruce Smith still leading in sacks. Interceptions is Paul Krause. And that is it. So that ends the regular season for the New York Giants. Next game is going to be the wild card playoff game between the Cowboys and the Giants. Hopefully you will tune in to see if we are moving on or not. We lost to the Cowboys in our last game. Hopefully we will not lose to them again, and we will be moving on to the divisional round. So thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Check us out on Instagram, ABQSCC. And we hope you have a great night. Stay safe.